It looks like we are picking up where we left off on Sunday, with this blue-black deck. Is this us? Was this us? Somebody else on here doing this? Actually, I don't know if this was us. Okay, well, all the same, we're gonna play some Magic. Awesome. Like the opening hand. Run out our swamp. Cool. Don't really want to draw more lands, but we do occasionally need this second blue. Ah, bummer. There's our Grasp of Darkness gone. Push our damage in where we can. Cool. Definitely don't mind taking that trade. $17 here. All right. Still taking 4 this turn. Not super concerned about it. Opponent could have a kill spell or something else. Yeah, finishing blow. It seems weird that he'd use his whole turn just to kill the flyer. Oh, this is nice though. Uh, 28. Get rid of the village rights. How's everybody doing this evening? Oh, opponent wants to spend his whole turn. He doesn't know that I have the second grasp. Right. We're in a pretty good place here. Not ideal. Oh, cool. That's nice. That stops his 1/1s. Gives me a little bit of reach. What's he got? Oh, dang. Well. Take the finishing blow. You can have the demonic embrace, but I've got the finishing blow for the turn after. Huh. Yeah, it's not ideal. This is nice, though. Don't think we're gonna get this one. That hand is very strong. I don't know why he didn't push that extra point of damage. I would have just died. Let's see what your boy does here. He got us. Got us fair and square. I don't think this is our deck. I don't remember drafting any of these cards. This is gonna be a super greedy keep, but protege into tutelage seems pretty fine. Nice. That's an awesome pickup for the turn 2 Fetid Imp. Oh, it's the store account. So a couple of other people play and stream on it as well. I haven't seen anyone on, for a while doing it, but who knows? Oh, that's awesome too. We can pitch the land here with the Palladium Mirror. I know Davis was doing drafts. Or, I don't know. I drink while I draft, so there's a pretty good chance that I could just be remembering things wrong. I think we're taking 3 this turn, and I think our best bet is just to fix our mana. Not blocking. Oh yeah, you can definitely just blame Nick. Nick did it. It's Nick's fault. I'm playing a little teamer. Wow, for 0. How's it going, David? It's good to see you, man. Why didn't he attack? What is with this guy? Stop. Stop with the oops. With the oopsie doodles. Yeah, I'm good without that. Got me on a bluff. I didn't hold up a black to block here, but not particularly looking to lose to a couple of 1/1s with prowess. Dreadmass sucks. That's super nice, though. Oh, I don't know, man. Grocery stores are still open. So this guy's definitely going to have Death Touch. Cool. So let's just get the engine going. Gonna take a little bit of damage, but fine. Yeah, you just make your grocery lists and stick to it, dude. Nine isn't where I want to be, but Yeah, we're doing fine. Grasp of Darkness is going to take care of this. I mean, I feel it. I'm not going to say that I've been perfect during this either. You know, it has been hard, but finding the motivation has been so super difficult. It's a 5-5. I don't want to go to 4. Especially when you're used to going to the gym, you know, 3 or 4 days a week for an hour at a time. Suddenly being stuck inside always, and, you know, especially having like a pregnant wife that you have to be considerate of. This guy is a real poop head, so I'm going to give him the early good game. Ooh, I don't know, just do your best. Buy things like, what are you getting back? Soul Seer, Cultivate, what is it? He's got options. Pork rinds, string cheese, there's all sorts of things that you can pick up to, make it through this. Eating isn't as much of a problem as it is what you're eating. What do you get back? Shock. Okay. Well, just tell yourself you'll do better tomorrow. Nice, good game. I hate when the season resets, but I do love getting double points for wins. Have you been playing any arena, or are you you just keep it busy working and trying to stay safe, navigating the minefield that is social media and interacting with other people? All right, 3-1 is not a bad place for this goofy deck that I either don't remember drafting or someone else drafted for us. Well, you've seen enough about what I think and feel to infer how much I may or may not agree with you. Said the same thing on Sunday. This isn't my platform, so I won't dive into it here. You know what? Save this for the prowess trigger. Nice. Blue-green draw cards is pretty fine. Pitch a land, and then what do we dump from our library? Just do what you can, man. Well, sometimes it's the only way you get through to people, you know? It's not always the way I'd like to have to conduct myself, but it is the only way some people respond. That's the goal. Be polite, foster kindness, hope other people reciprocate. It's all you can do in this life. Too easy. Too easy to give in and just want to bully people. That's weird. Well, nope. It's not weird. It mills me for some cards. Oh, baby. Here we go. Get this extra point of damage in. Why not? Nope. Bottom that, because he's just going to make us mill it. We're at 21, they're at 23, 19 to 23, man. They really got the jump on us. It's not ideal. Woof. What do you have at quad blue? I mean, I guess damage isn't his game plan anyway. I can still get there on damage, though. I think I got enough time. Needs to draw 8 cards to mill me out. What did we even put into his graveyard? A track down and a lore scale total. Double forest. That's not great. It's going to be a tight race. Depending on what he's got in hand, I might not be able to get there before he mills me out. 8 draws is a pretty high number. I have him on at least a 4-turn clock in the air. Has he got like a hunter's edge or something? No. Maybe rewind or cancel. Oh. Okay, so we're getting 5 in. Alright, so he's just got his own capture sphere, which is fine. Come on, get some lands out of here. Yep, that's a thing. 6 draws. Yuck. He's got a block, right? Well, unless he has something spectacular, an activation here will make this unblockable, and I will have exactly lethal. What would get me? A second tutelage and an opt would put me in the dumpster. Doesn't have 6 mana for the bounce 2 creatures or draw 3 cards. Draw 3 cards wouldn't get him there either. Ooh, yeah, that's not gonna do it. Uh-oh, I think he tapped that wrong. Cool. That was a heck of a race. Yeah. Man, I've been saying it from the start. I prefer my isolation to be self-imposed. There's nothing about this that's been particularly fun or easy, and I really enjoy being there at pastimes over the weekend, and not being able to even do that has been super hard. No events in store, even though they're open, is completely understandable, though. The distance, as difficult as it is, has been completely warranted as far as I'm concerned. And again, given that we're popping out a kid in a couple of months, I frankly wouldn't be willing to take that risk no matter how much I missed you guys to begin with.
Please don't make me go back to LA. I don't care where you go, Bojack, but I can't have you around here.
Nice.
Too sad.
Yeah, it's a little bit on the slow side, but can definitely make this work. Seeing this card always scares me a little bit. What are you waiting so long to do that you need to run an 0-4 for 1? Alright, we got a land. Seems good. This guy doesn't care about guys with big butts on the ground. Well, he got a second color. What are we going to see out of him? Visionary's nice for him. Cool. That 5th land for the finishing blow, or the double black for the grasp of darkness. Hopefully that pays off here. Be looking at something like Colossal Dreadmaw, or the ramp in M21 is pretty lame. It doesn't okay, that's not bad. You don't really see a lot aside from the Visionary at 3. So instead of going from like 2 to 4 in this format, you're going from 3 to 5 or 4 to 6, which isn't terrible. It's just not as quick. You don't get to be as low to the ground as you would if you were playing a Mana Dork on turn 1 or 2, as opposed to pretty much just this one on turn 3. It's not a bad card. I do like it. I like the mashup of the Llanowar Elf and the Elvish Visionary, but I do think it's a little slow, sort of against the entire spirit of playing ramp cards. angry boy. Huh. What's he gonna do with his other 4 mana? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Yeah, that's alright. This way I don't lose any of my creatures, and he's still taking 5. Next turn, if the Tome Anima stays on the board, he is definitely dead. What in the heck is this? What is this card? Okay, well, I mean, you lose. It's good, but... I have never even seen this card. Pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Come on, give me a good game back. Be a real person. Oh my god, Pastimes Online moving up to Gold 3. Alright, 5 and 1's not bad. Pretty sure that's the break-even point for their Premier Draft, so we've definitely at least made our money back. Oh, God, this is icky. I don't think that I can throw it away, but... Woof. Let me find that Teferi's tutelage. Prowess and everything. No, that's fine. I'm not gonna block, you're good. Could have had my black next turn for the Thieves Guild Enforcer, but honestly developing my board at this point... Oh, that's a weird 1-for-1. think I'm still gonna loot end of turn, even though I like my hand. I do really want to dig for tutelage, and I do want to stop drawing lands. This guy has got something against Mistral Singer. I guess he does get to make a 2/2 now. Oh, these are cool interactive sleeves. I don't have double black, so that can go. It's cool. Just use him to lock down the board. Again, I am pretty happy with my hand. I'm not necessarily looking to get rid of them or to ditch any of my other creatures. I'm going to keep digging. Well, that is a heck of a card that I do need to deal with. Doesn't deal with it this turn, does deal with it on my next turn. Wow, what a card. Oh my god, our homeboy representing 4 colors. Ugh. Seems so bad. And he gets to make another 3/2. God. Oh, I think it's pretty safe to say that this is bad for us. Bombs are bombs. I don't know what this guy is thinking so hard about. His board state is absolutely absurd. Yeah. That was just a no good, very bad game. Alright, Opt will help us fix. We'll get there. We'll do this. That's not black. Oh my god, that's not black either. It's almost like we shouldn't have kept this hand. I can think of scarier things to play with just 2 green mana. Okay, alright. I don't like this, but here we are. No reason to keep taking damage there. Come on, 1 black mana. Whatever. Dismal Backwater, you're a joke. You got me, I'm at 11. Wow, Well, I don't see a way out of this one either. It is a lot of nonsense happening, and we kept a very bad hand. Let's get a Premier Draft going. Let's play 1 game with it before we call it a night and move on to our very long holiday weekend. Oh, nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. What is happening? Here we go. Alright. Tide Skimmer is a pretty solid first pick. I like flyers. I like blue. I think it's very strong in this set. Llanowar Visionaries, Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest. Really not an exciting pack all in all, so I'm pretty glad to see that. Oh, dang. Well, this is tough. Conclave Mentor is pretty gross. Gourmand is nice. Gaggle Master is whatever. God, this would be such a hard pivot. Gourmand is pretty nice. Just stick with the blue-white flyers theme, but I don't really know that I want to do that. I'm gonna pivot. It's pick one, pack. Pick two, pack one. Conclave Mentor is very strong. Browsing Pteranodon is good. Geyser is good. Not really a lot else in here. I think I can follow up my green pick with a second green pick and feel pretty strong about it. Not really a whole lot here. Canopy Stalker, not a bad card. I love Spellgorger Weird. It was one of my favorite picks in War of the Spark. Carrion Grub, also very good. Not really a lot to support the reanimate mechanic. Good white. Yeah, we can take the Stalker. Feel okay about that. Let's go ahead and take the Mistral Singer here, just in case that we had, just in case we look okay, just in case it looks like we have to do another pivot. Sabertooth Mauler is good. I certainly wouldn't mind playing some sort of weird Bant deck. I mean, right now we've got solid green-blue. If we could splash a little white for some counter synergy, I wouldn't mind. I think at this point, no matter where we wind up, we're doing okay. Capture Sphere is fine removal. Valorous Steed is just okay. I like Short Sword with the Drowsing Pteranodon, but I wouldn't priority pick them unless I had more than one. So I think we're just going to take the Capture Sphere. Blue-green has good synergy too, especially on, multiple draws. Take a second Capture Sphere. Yeah, I'm not above playing two Capture Spheres. Conclave Mentor, you get relegated to the sideboard for now. You can make the cut, though. I believe in you. I wouldn't play Rookie Mistake. Wow. Lofty Denial is super playable. God. Good counter synergy here with Basari's Solidarity, but again, really hasn't been there. Our 4-drops are so stacked, but Hunter's Edge is pretty premium removal. Yeah, I think we just take the Hunter's Edge. Okay, here's a couple of things to consider. Errata, if we want to move into some sort of green, red, blue, we can just take the Garrick's Uprising. Another Drowsing Pteranodon. Errata is very good. I don't think she's good enough to just hard pivot. Take a second Hunter's Edge here. I definitely don't need that. There's a Gaggle Master. Don't want a third Capture Sphere. I'll grab the Short Sword here. See a couple of Pteranodons. We'll take the Replicator. We might have some duplicates in here. Substantiates just good control. God, our 4 slot is so stacked right now. I really don't want to keep feeding into it. Take the Blossoming Sands on the hedge that perhaps we do still move into white in pack 3. Take the Protege here. Pack 3 is really going to have to make this deck for us. Let's grab the Lofty Deny. You know what? Nope, sorry. We'll grab the Tranquil Cove. We'll keep banking on our hedge. See what happens here. Well, it sure is a lot of fixing. That does make me feel better about going into it and not being cemented into something particularly strong right now. Fixing can make a poor deck considerably stronger, especially when you're going into something like a pack 3 without a very clear direction. 9 lives isn't necessarily what we want to open, but Enthralling Hold is a sick card, so we're going to take that. Palladium Mirror, also a consideration. I like Spark Hunter Manticore. Roaming Ghostlight also pretty good. 3 force for 3, but the discard super sucks. This pack is showing us a lot of good red, and I'm starting to regret not having taken that Rada when we saw it. That's a late shock, too. Well, I mean, we have a considerable amount of good prowess triggers for our prowess payoffs, but... Ooh, baby! That's a card we wanted. Nice. Okay, so we can definitely move into something a little more control-y now. Let's see what the rest of the picks show up. Yeah, 12 creatures is bad for a deck that's playing green. Take the track down here. Let's see. Take the opt here. Start thinking about cards that we can get rid of. Oh. Dilophosaur has Death Touch at least, so as we're playing, he becomes a good blocker. Instant or sorcery spells. Arcanist is an X3 for 2, which is fine. We already have one in the board. None of this matters. I might actually main deck that Return to Nature. There are a considerable number of relevant artifacts and enchantments in this set. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. And I think Short Sword is where we are any longer. Let's see, what do we want to play from our sideboard? Garrick's Uprising isn't necessarily where we want to be. 12 creatures with double Hunter's Edge. Okay, I guess with double Hunter's Edge I can justify playing the Arcanist. Draw one, discard one every turn. Like with Tutelage, it's very good. It does make me feel bad that we didn't pick up any of the other shrines that we saw coming around. Are looking to play like a little more control, right? Maybe we cut a Sabertooth Mauler, we play a Cancel. And then with one spot left, we're at 11 creatures. It's not a whole heck of a lot of creatures. Up the Canopy Stalker, play a Wall of Runes. Play our Return to Nature, or let's play Lofty Denial. Yeah, and then it's not very much green at all. We did kind of take all of the green just right out of this deck, didn't we? Let's reconsider some stuff. Chrome Replicator doesn't really have a place. We do have double Mistral Singer, and we do have double Capture Sphere. Just take a second and consider what we are trying to accomplish here. Alright, Lofty Denial, I don't think we need. Tyrannodon, I don't think we need. Alright, it's alright. Just run it like this. 9 and 7. Cool. We'll play one with this before we call it a night, and then when we come back on Sunday, we can tinker with it. I mean, Thralling Hold is the pick here. Yeah. Nice. Very good. Oh, this is a weird deck. What? That's not bad. 3 hits in a land. All right. Well, I don't want that. Interesting counterproductive card for him to play. This is going to be a lot of draw and go. Oh, our boy missing his red pretty bad. Only got 9 cards left. I'm not entirely sure what his plan is here. 15 damage is going to be hard to pull off when he's shot his entire side of the field. Well, that might do it. I mean, I don't think you can win a race with the Gloomsower alone. It's just draining for 2 every turn, but good showing. It's actually just game. Like, he's just on. Cool. Well, thanks for joining me tonight, you guys. Sorry I was a little late getting on, but hope you guys have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Hope you guys are all staying healthy and safe. In store soon, but until then, just keep taking care of